guys, how's it going? Isabella here from Aquazone Aquarium Services, and this is going to be a quick video for anyone that ever had ectoparasites, external parasites on fish, such as ick, such as fungus, such as bacterial infections, anything like that. I can help you cure it. But before I give you the cure, know that your tank must be well cycled, that you must have a good filtration that's cycled, that your tank is clean and well maintained. If you have something off in your tank, maintenance-wise or cycle-wise, I can give you all the cures in the world and it's not going to work. Okay? You have to have a proper setup to host live fish. Now, if your tank is already cycled, it's clean, you're doing your maintenance like a good person, well, let's say you have purchased fish that carried ick. Ick is a very common ectoparasite. It's practically in every aquarium. When fish get stressed, it flares up, etc. So what do? Usually people would go to the store and be like, okay, give me a medication. In Canada, most medications are now banned because people kind of overdid it. But there's always things like methylene blue that's sold in pet stores. Methylene blue, if you don't know, it's like it's a dye. Basically, it will dye the parasite. I'm not even sure how it actually works because it never actually worked for me. It will turn your silicone to blue and it will kill your good bacteria in the fish tank. So that's all I know from methylene blue. It doesn't work and it messes things up. And then you have to redo your cycle. I never saved anything with methylene blue, to be honest. Then there are things like, what is it? There's some natural remedies. But actually, it's by looking at the base ingredients of those natural remedies that they're sold. I think it's Pimafix or Metro or something like that. Basically, the raw ingredient in most natural medicines for your aquarium is bay leaves. Yeah, you're staring at it. This is a bay leaf, okay? Bay leaves have super antibacterial properties. And as I've discovered, treat freaking ick also. There's also catappa. Catappa leaves are almond leaves, I do believe, and they're very good for treating external bacterial infections and funguses, but not quite as strong as the bay leaves. Okay, bay leaves, honestly, wow. But we use them because, as you know, I work with aquariums, commercial aquariums. We use them in conjunction with Epsom salt. Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. You usually find it at a pharmacy in the bath section. It's used to relax muscles. Get the unscented version, just the regular magnesium sulfate, because we don't need extra things to it. We just need the raw ingredient. So the two, the bay leaves and the Epsom salt, used together in aquariums, so far we have cured ick, we have cured fungus, we have cured hole in the head, and we have treated several bacterial infections. Usually we get them in newly set up tanks or fish that clients go purchase themselves at a pet store and they'll look adequately and then boom, it spreads everywhere. Honestly, in like 3 days of treatment, things go better. So what is the dosage? Honestly, for bay leaves, there's no real dose, but go generously. Like in this 15-gallon, I had a little bit of ick showing up when I received the shipment. Right away, I put about 15 bay leaves. So let's say you can put like a bay leaf for every gallon or every 5 gallon. It's like, you can't really overdose too much, but like, don't exaggerate. Now, if you don't want to litter your aquarium with bay leaves, you can simply put it in a filtration bag and suspend it in the aquarium, or put it in a filtration bag into your canister filter or hang-on bag filter. Okay? And you'll see they're going to start disintegrate after a few weeks. If you still have problems, replace them. or use them preventively. They actually secrete really good nutrients for your plants. As you can see, no algae, beautiful plants. And the Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate, let's see. We recently treated 250 gallons with 2.5 cups. Each cup is 250 grams. So, that would be like a gram per gallon, I would say, of Epsom salt. So if you have, let's say, a 100-gallon tank, 100 grams, okay? But then again, the Epsom salt, you can't really overdose too much. Just don't go crazy on it. It's better to slowly treat them than overdo it. You can also use in conjunction salt. But why I saved it for last is because if you have plants, it could deteriorate your plants. Plants usually don't like salty stuff. So don't put salt, regular salt, sea salt, if you have plants. Like, you kind of don't want that to kill your plants at the same time, because then you can spike your nitrates with the decaying plants and so on. So add it only like in fish only tanks where you have like cichlids or something. If you have some crazy like bacterial and fungal, you can combine 100 grams, let's say, of regular sea salt, 100 grams of Epsom salt, and some bay leaves. Okay, that would be like perfect cure. And like I said, so far it worked everywhere I applied it. It's amazing. But also have the decency to keep a nicely cleaned aquarium, properly feed your fish. Some of the foods I like to feed is actually New Life Spectrum, because it contains garlic and spirulina, and it's very good for them to take it orally. So I hope this video will help you out with your fishes. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.